For many years, India has adhered to the One China policy. As the name suggests, One China policy acknowledges the existence of only one China, which is the People's Republic of China. Focus on the East Asia region. This is the People's Republic of China, and this is Taiwan, officially known as the Republic of China. Now, One China policy means that there is only one China, which is the People's Republic of China. This implies that Taiwan or the Republic of China is a part of the People's Republic of China. India has traditionally adhered to the One China policy, so the official stance of the Indian government is that Taiwan is not an independent country, it is a part of China. India has adopted this stance for a long time to maintain stable relations with its neighbor China. It is in line with India's broader pursuit of a peaceful neighborhood, as reflected in India's Neighborhood First policy launched in 2014.
China is very sensitive about the Taiwan issue. It considers Taiwan to be its integral part. India still maintains One China policy as its official stance to avoid antagonizing China. However, China's aggression has paved the way for deeper engagement between India and Taiwan. As of now, India doesn't have formal diplomatic relations with Taiwan, but both countries have unofficial ties. By keeping its relationship with Taiwan unofficial, India avoids unnecessarily provoking China, while still reaping the benefits of economic and cultural exchange with the island nation. Through unofficial channels, India and Taiwan engage in strategic dialogues on security issues of common concern. These issues include maritime security and China's growing assertiveness in the region. Despite the absence of official ties, there are low-level military exchanges between the two countries.
So it appears that India's strategic calculus is evolving in response to China's increasing aggression, releasing new maps with absurd claims over Indian territory, misadventures along the India-China border, and dangerous maneuvers in the South China Sea are some examples of China's growing aggression. What is India doing about it? Well, India is actively voicing concerns over border issues and countering China's expansionist claims. India wants to achieve a peaceful resolution to the border tensions because it wants to ensure that areas of shared interests such as trade, climate change, global health are not adversely affected.
What if things don't work out diplomatically? India is also preparing for such a scenario. To secure its national interests, India is strengthening its military capabilities by modernizing its armed forces, focusing on indigenous defense production, and deepening its maritime presence. India is collaborating with like-minded partners and also building strategic alliances such as Quad. India's strategy is to ensure collective security and regional stability through calculated assertiveness.
The ongoing security concerns of Taiwan and the deteriorating dynamics between India and China are creating opportunities for a potential security collaboration between India and Taiwan. Also, economic ties, educational exchanges, and people-to-people connections between India and Taiwan are experiencing significant growth.
Why is Taiwan so important? See, the technology sector is a major driver of the global economy. It contributes significantly to innovation, job creation, and productivity. Now, the technology sector is heavily dependent on the chip industry, and Taiwan is a semiconductor powerhouse. It is the undisputed king of chip manufacturing. The world is heavily dependent on Taiwanese chips. So much so that both the US and China want to take control of Taiwan's chip industry and disrupt each other's access to microchip technology.
There is an intense competition between the US and China for the control of this critical resource. Microchips are the new oil. This is why Taiwan's security is crucial for the smooth functioning of the global technology ecosystem. Instability in Taiwan could lead to a disruption in chip production. That would have catastrophic consequences because we are dependent on chips for our mobile phones, computers, automobiles, medical equipments, and even weapons. A hit on the Taiwan's chip production capacity means a hit on the rollout of the next generation technologies.
Any conflict involving Taiwan could have far-reaching economic and geopolitical consequences. There could be disruptions in supply chains, chip shortages, increased prices, job losses, market volatility, and a slowdown in economic growth. Therefore, the security of Taiwan is not just a regional concern but a global one. It has profound implications for the seamless operation of the global tech ecosystem and the overall health of the world economy.
Hence, it is important to rally international support for Taiwan and prevent any unilateral actions by China. India, in collaboration with like-minded partners such as US, Australia, and Japan, can resist China's expansionism and bolster Taiwan's security. This collective stance can exert pressure on China to act responsibly and deter any aggressive maneuvers. Upholding international law and norms, including the freedom of navigation and peaceful dispute resolution, can help restrain China's actions and maintain a rules-based order in the region. Cooperation in vital areas such as cybersecurity, disaster resilience, and emerging technologies could contribute to regional stability and balance of power in the Indo-Pacific.
However, these strategies need to be executed with care and caution to avoid triggering unnecessary escalation with China. The objective should be to deter aggression through a blend of military strength, economic interdependence, and international pressure, while simultaneously pursuing peaceful solutions through dialogue and diplomacy.